Hey guys, welcome back to day 10 of Stitchmas. This is Mishawaka Crochet and I'm Bree. And we are going to jump into our advent calendar and I have a teeny tiny Hobby Lobby haul for you. I'm not going to take too much of your time because it is the holidays. So my advent calendar was put together by my husband because I thought that Hobby Lobby would come out with a Stitchmas like they did last year, and they didn't. And I was too late to do anything else. My husband came in for the win and took care of that for me. So let's jump right into our advent calendar. We have day 3 today. And okay, I thought I saw something else. We're good. Okay, so, this says it's a steel weaving needle. Wow, that's huge. I've never used one like this before. That is pretty cool. I'll have to look a little bit more into that. I can't believe that. That's huge. I mean, I've got big hands, and look at it in comparison to my hand. That is huge. I'm interested to see how that works out. If you've ever had a huge, steel weaving needle, a 5-inch, let me know. Do you like it? Have you tried this? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments because I'm very curious. Oh, and these are the ones I normally would get. These are significantly smaller. That was a 5-inch. This says size 13. I mean, definitely smaller than 5 inches. These are the ones I normally would use. And the other one, I'll have to give that a try. And he's been leaving me a little note every day. I love this. Miss Bree, to help keep all your ends woven in. Love, Troy. That was so nice. That is a cool little thing. Wow. That is just so cool. Anyways, let me put that aside and I'll share with you what I got at Hobby Lobby today. If you have been following me for a minute, a couple days ago I got a Hobby Lobby gift card, and so that resulted in my little Hobby Lobby shopping spree today. So I actually ended up too, while I was there, my husband has been saying he wants to get into knitting. And so I don't know a whole lot about knitting. I know a little bit. And so I was looking for some kind of learn to knit kit for him. And he's been kind of looking for a book or something. And I looked around. I saw a few places that had different things. I thought this kit looked like the most promising. I'm not going to open it obviously because it's a gift from my husband. But it says learn to knit. And it contains 2 14-inch straight knitting needles, 5mm and a 6.5mm, 2 circular knitting needles, a 5mm and a 8mm, 2 plastic yarn needles, 1 crochet hook, 1 learn to knit book, 1 tape measure, 1 row counter, 1 stitch marker, 1 knitting needle and stitch gauge, 12 stitch markers, 1 stitch holder, I think I misspoke, and 4 point protectors. So this, I don't know how well you can see that. I'll bring it closer, just kind of slide it so you can kind of see everything that's in it. So I'm really hoping that he takes up knitting and he really likes it, because that would be so cool that I crochet, he knits. So I got that, and then from him, and then I got this for me. Sorry for all the paper rustling. So this says yarn keeps me sane, and it is like a squishy, like a stress ball. This was only $2.99. And I just had to have it. It was just something silly, and I was like, this is fun. And it's pink. I like pink. So, not my most favorite color, but I choose pink over a lot of other colors. So, I want to just give a teeny tiny story time on that too. on my shopping. So my husband went over to Lowe's and I went to Hobby Lobby by myself because I had the intention of getting this knitting kit. And when I went ahead, I paid for it, and I started to walk away from the cash register, and then I thought, oh shoot, they just gave me the standard like thin Hobby Lobby bag, and I was like, well, I don't want him to know exactly what I got. So I was like, well, maybe I could just ask her for a second bag to put over it. 2 bags, it's it's going to cover it a little bit better. So I started to go back, and she was already starting to wait on somebody else. And I was like, I didn't want to be rude or anything, but I was like, hey, can I just have a second bag? I explained to her, it was a gift for my husband. She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, I'll do you one better. She's like, I'll wrap it up. And I was like, are you sure you don't mind? And I'm asking the person, the other person that's checking out, or the other customer that's getting ready to check out. And I was like, and the woman's like, oh, no, go ahead. And she was so nice. And she took the time to, like, wrap it up in paper so that I could put it into the bag. The bad thing was, when I went to put it into the bag, I ripped the bag. So I'm glad I had the paper. But I thought it was so nice of this cashier to like take the time to do that. She could have just handed me the other bag and sent me on my way. I would have been perfectly happy with that. Like, I didn't even think about asking her to wrap it up. And for this woman who, this customer that was behind me, for her to just be so generous with her time, and, she didn't seem upset at all. She seemed more than happy to let me come back, the woman to wrap it up in paper. I just thought that was so kind on her part. I mean, she'll probably never see this, but it was just such a kind gesture. And when you're out shopping with, grumpy people, I was pretty grumpy at one point in time. Well, a few points in time. Don't ask my husband. He can probably give you an exact number. But I was, grouchy and, having major anxiety because there's just tons of people in the stores, of course, because it's right before Christmas. And for this woman to just be so kind, for both of these women, I should say, to be so kind, the cashier to, hold up, this other person to offer to hold them up, to wrap that in paper, and this other woman to just, like, be so kind and not be upset at all and be like, no, it's no big deal. Like, that just kind of like lifted my spirits right back up after, being grouchy from grocery shopping. They'll probably never see it, but I just want these people to know I really appreciate it. I mean, I did make it a point to tell them, thank you very much. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. This was so kind of you, to let me go. And the woman was just so nice. And I just wanted to share that because I like being able to share, moments like that. I don't want to share, negative stuff. I want to share the positive with you. And so, I mean, yes, I did have some negative experiences today, but that definitely, like, this positive experience just really brought my spirits up and just made me so happy. Like, I just can't put into words how nice of a gesture I thought this was. Anyways, I'm getting to the point where I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go till tomorrow, where we'll have 2 days away from Christmas, Advent to open, and it will be day 11. We only have 2 more videos like this together. That is crazy to me. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas to you, and until tomorrow, take care.